This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
But I appear for the commission. You for the commission.
You've been served?
Yes.
Service?
Yes.
State?
State we have not been.
Hey.
State has been served? Well, I have served. I am told I have been served. We have served.
দেখুন আপনি দেখুন অ্যাফিডেভিট সার্ভিস হয়েছে কিনা
देखिए हमें स्टेट के सर्विस देखी थी ना
And the other matters you have been served, Mr. Mukherjee. Other two repetitions you have been served.
ये तो गवर्नमेंट
service.
मतलब this is the GP's officers.
Hear the commission. We'll hear the commission. Yes, what is your grievance?
Now I lost it straight away. Come to page 257. Hello, this is a notification dated 1st March 2025 of the Backward Classes Welfare Department. No, one. Hello, I take your losses. This has been addressed to District Magistrate Nodia, Block Development Officers Nodia all. Kindly see benchmark sample survey.
Right.
On backward classes matter related to, as per direction of the state authority given in today's VC with district magistrate, a benchmark sample survey. Malab, we are taking exception to the very proceeding sample survey.
This is also public interest litigation.
Yes, this is also public interest litigation. Again, sample survey on backward classes in West Bengal will be conducted in Nodia along with other districts of West Bengal. For this purpose, you are requested to send by 12 noon on 3rd March 25 the names of extension officer of level enumerators, field surveyors to be deployed for household survey for this purpose in our respective jurisdictions in the given format and as per numbers as scheduled below to the district welfare officer, backward classes welfare and tribal development Nodia to his email such and such. Then your lordship's jurisdiction, designation of the officers and content number. Then your lordship's kindly see, keep ready the various pockets, hamlets, where backward classes people belonging to 113 subcaste. I will take your losses to this list. This is confined to only 113 subcaste. As specified in the attached list received from the state authority, reside by identifying those with the help of the GP Pradhans, Gram Panchayat Pradhans, and other knowledgeable persons, data related to GP seats reserved for OBC categories, if available, in West Bengal State Election Commission's website, etc. Proposed sample methodologies for the purpose. A list containing names of 113 subcastes to be surveyed and one sample survey form as received from the authority are attached herewith for your information. Kindly come to the next page, your lordships. Kindly have a look at these subcasts. And these, my lord, according to us, all these 114, now I find 113, have been quashed by your lordships. They have again picked up those, keeping it at some sample survey.
Show us the schedule of the act where we have quashed.
The notification quashed.
Schedule 3 we quashed.
My lord, page 191 come up, your lordships. Kindly consider. 215. Notification.
Schedule 3 ta to quash korle na. Where is that page 215?
My lord, of your lordship's order, paragraph K.
56. Directions.
Kindly see the services of citizens form 77 class plus 37. It takes to a loss of 114.
Where you are reading?
Page 215, running page. Pagination number milche na naki? Dekho.
115. 215. Something is wrong. Wrong.
111 repetition there.
111. 111 ই দেখছি। This is 215.
হ্যাঁ 215 ঠিক তো বলছি।
Oh হ্যাঁ।
The services of citizens from the 77 classes
right.
and 37 classes
right.
added in exercise of section 16 struck down above.
They are enumerated in 157, page 157 of our judgment, of the running page.
Running page, your lordship.
157.
190. Last page, your lordship.
Those are striking down.
Strike.
What are the classes we are asking? The classes are at 157.
Page 157, lordship.
Yes.
I just take your lordship. Yes, your lordships.
This you compare with the
Page 257.
Right.
Except one, all 113 are there. Kindly see your lordships. Abdal Muslim, Adaldar Muslim, Akuji Muslim. But what is the point in referring Muslim?
Yes, Mr. Mazumdar.
Well, straight away, may I indicate, my lord, pursuant to your directions and the judgment rendered by your lordship, my lord, applications were received by the commission. My lord, while your lordship was pleased
Did you invite them?
No. My lord, the section 9 of the act, which your lordship has read down, that the state cannot make those recommendations. Section 9 provides that, my lord, applications
Section 9 of
the 1993 Act, not 22.
That's right.
Yes, my lord. So, my lord, applications were received by the commission. Applications were received by 113 plus 4. Well, it is, I do not want to get into this useless debate that those classes, with whatever classes were quashed by your lord, the list was quashed.
No,
but your lordship never made it.
List. Where is this list which was forwarded to you? Page 257.
But 258, your lordship may kindly take.
The very next page.
That is simply a chart. It does not appear it was forwarded by the state. Where from did you get this chart? This must have been communicated to you.
But this was communicated, this chart, there are three. Yes, kindly take.
It was clause 2. Keep ready the various such as such belonging to as specified in the attached list received from state authority.
Yes.
Which is that list?
That list, your lordship will kindly take. We have a separate list. This is not that list. We have a separate list.
Which is
the identical list. I do not dispute that. I don't want to get into that dispute. My respectful submission before your lordship is that your lordship was pleased to quash certain orders, executive orders. Your lordship was pleased to quash the list of 77 plus 37, but your lordship did not prevent anybody from making application. Applications were to the commission. Applications were received by the commission. Now, my lord, there is a proposed methodology. Your lordship will find from this writing at page 257, 3 documents were forwarded along with this writing, this order or this notice. 1, my lord, the list. Number 2, the proposed methodology. Number 3, the sample survey form. My lord, interestingly enough, though they have annexed the chart, the entire list, they have not annexed the proposed methodology. My lord, they have annexed.
We'll come to that later. What we are asking you is, when you are required to survey,
right?
The commission is required to survey,
right?
The other backward classes as defined in the 93 Act.
93 Act.
Are you supposed to confine yourself only to applications received or a general survey of the entire
state? Section 9 says application received. Section 9 of the Act, 93 Act, says application received.
Sir, we have written reams and pages, paragraphs stating that if you are looking for backwardness and backward classes,
right,
who are socially educated, whatever. Right. Now, you are supposed to convey a survey of all classes through the state, stating that some are they are forward. Plus, in addition to that,
right,
the classes, the 64 classes that existed before 2010,
right, 66 about
64 or whatever they are.
Yes,
numbers.
Yes.
Under 11, you are supposed to resurvey them whether they have backwardness, they have come out from their backwardness or not.
That's the inquiry which is to be undertaken whether they are still backward or not.
That's right.
That's
now. How can you justify your inquiry to only these classes?
Exactly, that's
Malad, I'll tell you, lordship, kindly take section 9 and whatever your lordship has held. Kindly take section 9 for once of the 1993 Act.
Must have been set out in our order.
Yes, it has been set out in your lordship's order. Malad, may I just take your lordship's order? Internal page 52 of your lordship's order. We are considering the post-amended provision.
Yes.
Kindly take, my lord. The functions of the commission, section 9(1)(a), the commission shall examine requests for inclusion of any class of citizens as a backward class in the list and hear complaints of over-inclusion or under-inclusion of any backward class in such lists and tender such advice to the state government as it deems appropriate. B, the advice of the commission tendered under this subsection.
Which para are you reading?
Page 52 of your lordship's judgment. I'm sorry, my lord, I should have pointed out. It's my bad.
That's all right. Yeah.
My lords have got that.
Yes, yes.
May I just read it once more? 9(1)(a). The commission shall examine requests for inclusion of any request for inclusion that we take as applications of any class of citizens as a backward class in the list, and hear complaints of over inclusion or under inclusion of any backward class in such lists, and tender such advice to the state government as it deems appropriate. My lord, we are not at this stage. My lord, what has happened, my lord, I must apprise your lordship. May I just indicate? My lord, the survey operation is nearly over. Hearing pursuant to your lordship's directions, hearings, public notice for hearings have been given. My lord, those submissions are being made by these the public interest litigants before your lordship. None of them participated in the public hearings. And it is still going on. About, my lord, 6 hearings have been held for about 30 odd classes. And my lord, the commission is yet to arrive at a finding or yet to arrive at a conclusion that these classes may be classified as an OBC-A, OBC-B, or whatever it may be.
No, this 113, Mr. Majumdar, you mean to say there are 113 applications?
No,
made?
it's 170.
170.
70.
These were made directly to the commission.
Yes.
But this is the order issued by the department.
My lord, what I am telling your lordship, my lord, this list which appears at page 258. This is a list which has been forwarded to the by the commission to the my lord the agencies.
No, can you ask your commission, or can you find out whether the commission invited any applications?
No. So
how will on what basis have these 113 classes suddenly found the need to apply?
My lord, I tell your lordship, my lord, your lordship was pleased to deliver a judgment. These classes, my lord, 77 plus 37, my lord, that went away. That was quashed. The list was quashed. Thereafter, gradually, my lords, these classes one by one made applications to the commission. The commission, upon receipt of the applications, in view of the directions given by your lordship, first the survey has to be conducted. My lord, why?
You are jumping the gun, Mr. Mazumdar.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
The first step would be,
yes,
the commission invites applications from classes who consider them backward in the state.
Perhaps, my lord, that
based on that,
yes,
you receive applications. Otherwise, who is applying to you? On what basis, we don't know.
My lord, the process of inviting applications is not provided in the act and also not provided in your lordship's judgment. Your lordship has not held.
So, you will just receive applications, Mr. Mazumdar. On what basis do we ascertain the bona fides of these receipts?
These 66 classes which have not been touched by your lordship, the procedure which has been observed over the years, as laid down in section 9, that applications are submitted to the commission. Upon receipt of the applications, my lord, survey is to be done. Then, my lord, obviously, at one stage, my lord, state used to...
You are compelling us to comment that the same classes struck down by us appear to have uniquely and out of the blue applied, and you've taken this list. You are surveying only these classes?
My lord, we are surveying not only these classes, there are 4 more classes which we are surveying.
4 more?
My lord, the applications we have received, my lord. Whatever applications we have received.
Mr. Mazumdar, unless you advertise properly, effectively in the state, you can't carry on this survey.
But my lord,
can't do it.
My lord, may I just indicate to your lordship, my lord, then my lord, section 9 has to be read in that perspective. Your lordship was pleased to consider section 9.
Section 9, sir. Where is section 9?
My lord, section 9,
Please place section.
May I place the section once again?
Yes.
Kindly take page 52 of the...
1 minute.
I'm sorry.
I don't know whether our pages are matching.
I'm sorry, my lord, internal page 52. I'm sorry.
Internal page 52.
I'm sorry.
All right.
My lord's judgment, internal page 52.
Yes.
Running 76, my lord, running 70.
Yes.
May I just read out?
Yes.
9(1)(a). The commission shall examine requests for inclusion of any class of citizens as a backward class in the list, and hear complaints of over inclusion or under inclusion of any backward class in such lists, and tender such advice to the state government as it deems appropriate. So, my lord, this is clause A. Then, my lord, B. The advice of the commission tendered under this subsection shall ordinarily be binding upon the state government. Following, my lord, the judgment rendered in Indrasani. Now, subsection 2 and 3, my lord, lordship was pleased to deal with and held that these subsections are otherwise bad. Because state cannot make those recommendations.
You can refer to the commission. Commission.
Yes,
can
yes,
say,
my lord.
all
It is
right.
not the other way
Now,
around.
please let us just carefully read the scope of 9(1)(a) post amendment
Post amendment.
and compare it with what is pre amendment.
Yes, my lord.
9(1)(a) says the commission shall examine requests for inclusion of any class of citizens
Yes.
as a backward class in the list and hear complaints of over inclusion and under inclusion.
Yes.
Now, will you read this as disjunctive and or conjunctive?
My lord, so far as
So, first is receive applications.
first is receive application.
All right. Then,
My lord, I will hear complaints. My lord, this is one aspect. My lord, we have to read this as disjunctive. Because
First
this
is
is over
examine.
inclusion and under inclusion.
sir, first is
My lord, inclusion.
examine requests.
Yes.
First sentence.
First, my lord, request would come.
Request for inclusion.
First is inclusion. Request would come for inclusion. We have to consider those requests for inclusion.
And here.
My lord, here, my lord, for inclusion, my lord, kindly take the languages like this. Here, complaints. My lord, this complaint is not a request. This is an independent complaint.
That's right.
Of over inclusion or under inclusion.
Those you have included excessively or
Yes,
you have
yes,
not included.
Not included.
That is the
That is this.
Now, tell me, as an ordinary prudent citizen in this country,
Yes.
what would a person do to, in fact, cover a lot of people under other backward class who are, in fact, backward and need assistance from the state, need the provisions, need the benefit of 16(4). What would you do? Would you invite applications?
Only one submission. Kindly take paragraph 74 of.
Yes, please.
Paragraph 74. The pre-amended section 9(1) enabled any citizen to file an application for inclusion of a class and to complain against over-inclusion and under-inclusion of a backward class. The post-amendment subclause 1A of subsection 1 of section 9 is at pari materia to the pre-amended section. Well, these, your lordships, when we... Sorry, Mala.
Survey entire population.
Kindly take the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court. When
Advertise
the Honorable Supreme Court.
Advertisement
by the
by the commission. There was no advertisement by the commission.
In our judgment, we have said in one place.
Advertisement. I may be incorrect, my lord, but I could not find
You
it. I
couldn't
may be
find
incorrect.
it. Very well.
My lord, kindly take the orders passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, where my lord, when we preferred appeal against this, my lord, the appeal is pending, there is no stay. But my lord, when we apprise the Honorable Supreme Court that we are now going to undertake an exercise, fresh exercise, the Honorable Supreme Court has now adjourned the matter for a period of 3 months
Right.
for completion of this exercise.
Right.
Kindly take this order.
Page 4.
Page 4, if your lordship kindly take.
Yes.
Mr. Sibal, learned senior counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the West Bengal Commission for Backward Classes is undertaking an exercise for examining the issue of backward classes afresh that will likely to take further 3 months' time. List these matters in the month of July 2025 as on a non-miscellaneous day. Needless to state that the said exercise will be without prejudice to the rights of the parties in the present matter. So we apply.
Now, let us read this sentence only from the order of the Supreme Court.
Right.
Classes is submits that the West Bengal Commission for Backward Classes is undertaking an exercise of examining the issue of backward classes afresh.
Right.
Does the Supreme Court, it is understood that you have submitted that you will understand, you will conduct a survey of all backward classes, all classes who are backward. Why should it be restricted to only those who apply to you?
My submission before lordship would be having regard to the language used in section 9(1)A and 9(1)A at this stage, not 9(1)B. My lord, we can only act on the basis of the requests made to us.
Mr. Mazumdar, are you saying you will not give business efficacy to this act, to this portion of the act? If you want to examine backward classes in the state, isn't it absolutely elementary that you will advertise first?
Well, that's the order of your losses. May I take your losses to the direction?
Which direction?
Page, kindly come to running page 210. Under the heading conclusion and directions. Under the heading conclusions, Well,
Return to page 110.
110. Running page.
Running page.
Running page. 210.
210.
My lord, it starts. Kindly come straightway to page 212 running.
Yes.
Paragraph 360.
Yes.
The commission must adopt a fair, transparent and just procedure in the process of identification of backward classes in the state. Public advertisement, present time data, survey of the population as a whole, detailed scientific survey methods and comparison with the whole population. That's the judgment of India Sahani.
No, that's
My lord, my learned friends,
sorry, my lord. I'm sorry, that's not
That's
the judgment of
India Sahani's judgment
Whatever,
also.
sir, this is our judgment.
My lord, I will abide by your lordship's direction. Paragraph 360 has to be read in conjunction with paragraph 301. Kindly take paragraph 301. Advertisement would mean advertisement for public hearing. Kindly take paragraph 301. Applications for inclusions were filed before the commission and the commission had not given any public notice of such applications or hearings thereof. The public at large was unaware of the fact that such a number of applications for inclusion had been filed had the petitioner known of through the advertisement of the proposed hearing. It is this advertisement. That is our understanding of your lordship's order.
Now here your lordship, what had
Are
happened?
the directions more important, Mr.
My lord, we have to, my lord, well, your lordships have taught us
If you
that
had a
judgment has
doubt,
to be read
you
as
would have
a whole.
come to us, we would have clarified to you. We've given a specific conclusion here at 360. You are bound to follow that.
360 says about advertisement. 301 says when the advertisement is to be issued.
Again, now,
Yes.
once you invite applications,
Right.
obviously, if X community has filed an application,
Right.
Y community will not know about it. Right? Now, Y community should be given an opportunity to challenge X's inclusion.
That's right, at the stage of public hearing.
If Y can also say that we are backward,
Everybody is open to make application.
so you will keep on, this process will go on entirely, eternally.
This process,
And when there is a specific conclusion at 360, you are bound to follow it, sir.
360, in my understanding, has to be ready conjointly.
No.
Because
This is a
as
final
advertisement.
conclusion. After all the discussion, this is our conclusion. And then we gave you
My
direction.
lord, this is a tailor-made process. The applications
I will
commission,
come to
how the
that
commission
process
received
later
those
on, but
applications.
May I just indicate to what has happened? My lord, pursuant to your lordship's direction, my lord, we commence this process. As indicated in that letter, which is the subject matter of challenge with your lordship, a video conference hearing was held. We identified the agencies who will undertake the empirical study. Your lordship was very vocal about the live data. Following Ram Singh, so live data was necessary. So applications are being invited, applications received. Applications, upon receipt of the application, we had to ascertain by conducting a benchmark survey. Well, a benchmark survey would mean a sample survey of a class of a specified number. We have identified 1100 families are to be examined. There's a sample
Not families, your communities.
community of the different communities, obviously of the different communities. We will give that data. Whatever is there, we will give that. There is a scientific process. Kindly take the proposed methodology. The proposed methodology. Kindly take, this is what is there. This is, my lord, kindly take, this is the proposed methodology which has been followed for the purpose of survey. Can you give it in which form? Then, my lord,
without interrupting Mr. Mazumdar, but may I make one submission? Today, my lord, my learned friends have come up with a petition pointing out a potential infraction of either the Mondal Commission recommendations or Indra Savani's recommendation or your lordship's judgment, or will it the infraction of the statute. This can be the four potential infraction, maybe one or two here and there, more here and there. Now, my lord, today, my lord, we are, my lord, at the identification stage. My lords have not prevented either the state or the commission to carry out the identification afresh. My lord, the state is, my lord, following, my lord, the 11-point, my lord, identification module, my lord, which was laid down in the Mandal Commission case, taking into account Indra Swani also. Now, my lord, the public hearing, my lord, which my learned friends are, my lord, concerned about, my lord, this public hearing has already started from 29th of April. My lord, 6 or 7 public hearings had taken place. Now, my lord, the concern of the court is that if community X applies, community Y may have a grievance, or community Z may have a grievance. Now, my lord, the community Y or Z, my lord, are being entertained or will be entertained, my lord, if they come and, my lord, raise their objections. But what I am trying to, my lord, ventilate before your lordships is that, my lord, when the process has started, my lord, kindly do not entertain an application for interjecting that process. Let the process be over. Now, after the process be over, my lord, as your lordships have done, my lord, in the previous case, my lord, we have, whatever is before the Supreme Court, there is no stay. We have informed the Supreme Court also that we are going to undertake this exercise. The Supreme Court has taken note of that, and my lord...
Very well. Will you be so seriously prejudiced, Mr. Dotto and Mr. Mazumdar? If we direct now, the process as is going on, we'll let it continue.
Right.
Invite applications now.
My lord, the applications... Milord,
see, the thing is, they are backward community. They may
not
not be aware so much. This has to be done through the panchayat levels.
But I quite appreciate what is passing through the mind of the court. But may I say this? Number one is, Milord, invitation is not required because, Milord, whoever intends can apply.
That is the thing. But how many people know of their rights under 16(4) in this country, in the state, Mr. Dotto?
Milord, your lordships have been pleased to, Milord, analyze the wordings of section 9. Which says that the commission shall entertain applications for inclusion or look into complaints of over-inclusion or other under-inclusion. But for that, possibly, no applications are required to be invited.
No. That was in our discussion.
Yes.
In our conclusion,
yes,
which is the final writ that we have issued, we say public advertisement and procedure must be duly followed. At least you can be fair now. Fine. You may have started on a slightly different way. I will not say incorrect or right or wrong or whatever. You started in a way that you felt was necessary.
Right. But could I say this? But I quite follow Milord. But whatever I say in court, Milord, is binding on the state. Let me take that instruction and come
We'll
back.
come back. We'll have to take that instruction. Only one thing, my lord, if your lordship
When is the public hearing scheduled?
For once.
29.
No, we appreciate that for these classes you said that these applications have been received. Anybody who has an objection?
That, my lord. Anybody, that means apart from the community involved.
That's right.
So why can raise objection?
Definitely, we appreciate that.
Yes.
But we are only concerned with this issue. Please invite advertisement from others also. We don't want to stall your present proceedings.
I have little more stuff.
Yes.
When are the dates of public hearing?
Instruction? We have taken instruction. We will issue advertisement.
Sorry?
The present proceeding may continue. We will also issue another advertisement.
To all the Gram Panchayats. This has to be circulated properly.
Throughout the state. Throughout the state.
Gram Panchayat means all the way from Darjeeling to South.
Your lordship will indicate how advertisements are to be published.
Mr. Mojumdar.
At GP level, right? Your lordship is. Kindly indicate, we will do so.
No, you come with an instruction to that effect.
We are directing you. We will record that in an order.
Yes, kindly.
At the GP level, advertisement should be issued all over the state at the GP levels, so that the Pradhan should also be directed to circulate this widely.
Why your lordship is involving Pradhan?
I don't know. I think the
video.
Very well, video. Very no political people.
Get the Pradhan involved, my lord.
Our error. We are not involved in politics, so we equate both. Yes.
Now, your losses kindly consider page 255 first. There are 4 pages involved. Kindly see your lordships. This was from the commission's notification. We have collected. This was not page 255.
Yes.
In connection with conduct of benchmark survey. This was addressed to all district magistrate and commissioner of Kolkata Municipal Corporation. A video conference has been scheduled on such and such date. He or she is requested to adhere the VC along with the ADM in charge of the backward classes welfare department for such and such and other officers as deemed fit. This is not a hearing notification and a public notification. Now, kindly allow me to conduct. I know. This is, my lord, from the commission to all the district magistrate all. Kindly come to next page, your losses 256. Benchmark sample survey. What does it mean to your losses?
Mr. Sanyal, at this stage,
Yes.
we don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of this process and adopt it under the survey. They have a right to file an affidavit.
Certainly.
They will indicate more details of how the survey is conducted. We will examine that.
No, certainly, but I take a look.
Hearing is ending when? When is your public hearing ending?
This is going to be quite some time. It will continue. It's not going to be a
13th to 25th.
by 25th of May. That is the current position. But we will issue the advertisement as soon as possible at the earliest.
For the time being, this can be done.
Just then your losses. Kindly then come to page 257. My point is from here, apart from benchmark sample survey, did the application received by the commission? Then why the state forwarding these applications?
Which application?
Your losses, kindly have a look. Kindly keep.
Not the application.
I'm not on that. B, Roman 2. Keep ready the various pockets, hamlets, where backward classes pupil belonging to the 113 subcaste as specified in the attached list received from the state authority. So, whose proceedings, my lord, this is?
My lord, we will explain. My lord, we will explain in our affidavit. The commission. I'm sorry.
It's come to 257.
Yes, my lord.
It begins with the term as per direction of state authority.
My lord, why?
We have labored so much.
May I just indicate? The commission is also state. We had issued notices upon the district magistrate. District magistrate forwarded the data to these district officers. That has not been disclosed in the petition.
But how would I know?
Nothing
is public domain.
These classes were forwarded by the commission to you?
Yes, commission has forwarded. We are the commission. We forwarded.
Oh yes, you are the
We
commission.
have forwarded that this is the data which is available. Start doing. Kindly take the proposed methodology. Methodology is
No,
absolutely.
we are not interfering with your methodology as of now.
Yes.
After affidavits and
Yes,
after you conclude the survey, we will
As
decide.
directed by your lordship, we will immediately initiate the procedure.
Now,
Kindly direct us.
You know.
Kindly direct us.
The instant
one more thing, your losses.
Yes.
Kindly take note of this. I'm giving to my learned friend also a copy.
What is this?
Yes, what about this?
Exactly. Now, reporting format to OBC baseline survey. But kindly take from the left hand side. Name of the block, community to be served, number of household to be surveyed, then cumulative numbers of household survey completed up to reporting date. Details to be submitted where certificate issued but no such community found. Details report pending. But these things are being done by the total survey by the subdivisional authority level, not even at the level of district magistrate.
This is the baseline survey after 1st of March. Survey has been conducted. This baseline survey.
After this, they'll receive applications, objections, advertisements.
will
Then there will be a
discuss
further application of various factors.
We have got
Come
what
to
your lordship
258.
want
What
us to
these
do, we will do that.
subcasts which have been indicated. Subcasts which have been indicated.
Yes,
These were struck down by us.
exactly.
These were in schedule 3 or they were somewhere else. These casts.
Schedule 3.
Hmm?
Schedule 3 of the Act.
2012 Act.
এইগুলো যেগুলো
Just a minute.
এটা দেখান এই চোরের লিস্টটা আর এইগুলো স্যার একটা রাফলি করা আছে।
এবার চলে যাবেন।
তাই কি আমি শিডিউলটা সেই জন্য দেখতে চাইছি।
Mr. You have schedule with you of the
Schedule, read which are the casts there.
This is
Now,
this is as of 2020.
Malad, this is as of 19th February 2024.
Yes.
Now we lost list of other backward classes category wise recognized by the government of West Bengal. Number 1, Abdal Muslim.
Abdal. First one Abdal.
Then your lordship Boito Muslim. Your lordship get it serial number 7.
That I pointed out, man.
এটা হতে
That I
পারে।
pointed out.
All 113 are there.
That I pointed out. We cannot dispute that. How can we dispute that?
Which they have stated in conducting in support of their action. And we will also we will record its submission that the commission will be making an advertisement all throughout the
GP level, or your lordship wants it in newspaper, or what your lordship
Should be newspaper publication.
newspaper as well as BDO. Newspaper at the Gram Panchayat level.
newspaper and Gram Panchayat.
Yes,
But
sir.
Bengali newspapers, because
Obviously, Bengali newspaper and some pockets that have some other language speaking, you can give.
we will also file a compliance report to that effect.
Please do. Please do.
Malad, we have also made Malad a prayer. We have also made a prayer in the petition to add Malad National Backward Classes Commission also. Your lordship.
Sorry.
National Commission for Backward Classes.
Yes.
We have prayed for to add them.
Okay.
Well, only one submission. Well, adding or not adding is your lordship's prerogative. But we are concerned with state list. Your lordship may recollect that 338B, Red B 342A, Red B 36629C, these are all confined to central list. So, my lord, whether NCBC is a necessary party or not, Mr.
No, so there is a
Shankar-
problem, Mr. Mazumdar.
Yes.
The NCPC takes classes from backward classes from other states, different states,
Very good.
and includes it in the national list also.
Different. My lord, it's a different. But my lord, so far as our process is concerned, we are entitled to undertake.
Very well, let them be a party just in case. Not that in law you will argue.
It is your lordship.
In law you will
I
argue.
take
All
the
questions
submission
will be
is
open.
your lordship's prerogative.
Subject to maintainability.
Subject to maintenance.
Yes. The WP